For a lot of people, conflict is super scary, and they're like, I literally would pay you to sit and watch you guys resolve real conflict. Like, I'd watch all day.
Hey, welcome to Real Talk with Michael and Lisa.
From our front porch today.
Yeah, the sun was out. It was so beautiful. We couldn't resist. The only benefit is, and we're seeing Mount Lassen in the distance. It's gorgeous. Oof. Still a little bit of snow coming down in some of the lower sections of the mountain.
We're enjoying outdoors in Redding because it happens to be mild, low 70s, which is great versus
last week in the 90s.
And next week it'll be in the 90s.
Which is more normal for this time of year. We're in a hot climate area. But no, we wanted to talk this week, we wanted to talk about conflict and poop.
So it seems like we've talked about conflict a lot on Real Talk, and part of the reason is because we all deal with it, and we taught about it last week in our class. We have an in-person class and online class, and that is the week 9 topic out of 10 weeks. And one of our students was like, hey, I actually feel like I need to see it modeled. I never saw healthy conflict resolution as a kid. For a lot of people, conflict is super scary, and they're like, I literally would pay you to sit and watch you guys resolve real conflict. Like, I'd watch all day. Yeah. So that's not really our goal, but we do want to talk about it. But we had some awarenesses as we were doing a class discussion about the similarities between conflict and poop.
Yeah, we're discovering there are people that are they have the idea that they want to eliminate conflict from their life. And I started thinking about it, and I'm like, that's almost like eliminating breathing from life. And then I thought, well, wait, that's like eliminating poop from life. It's really inconvenient. If I didn't ever have to poop again, because my body didn't need to, I'd be good with that. I would totally vote for that. Matter of fact, if I were God and I had designed our bodies, I would have designed that we ate stuff that was perfectly nourishing, our body used it all, and then
no byproduct, no waste.
Like, why have a whole half of our digestive system dedicated to elimination pooping? Like, what? What's up with that?
It makes life messy. Especially if you got babies, it makes life
Can you imagine
stinky.
Back before plumbing, before sewer treatment plants and
No,
plumbing?
I do recall I have younger sisters and my mom used cloth diapers. So not fun.
And we like to go primitive camping, and you have to deal with it. You have to dig a hole, you have to poop, you have to bury it. There's rules around it, so it's inconvenient.
So what do we mean that it's like poop? Well, poop is the byproduct of living. You need food to eat.
And eating, simply digestion. You need that.
It's simply the byproduct, and conflict is the byproduct of relationship.
Yeah, conflict is the byproduct of relationship. The part that, you have to. It's part of the process. It's like you don't. Speaking of elimination, are we allowed to say that when we're talking about poop and conflict? But there's an important element where we need to embrace it as part of the process and just get really good at it.
And not just try to avoid it or feel like something's wrong with you because you're experiencing conflict.
Oh no, I have to poop again.
Something's wrong with you. I think you're broken. Like, we don't do that.
Like to say, I have to poop again. Like, oh, well, you know what? If you're really smart, you'll schedule time each day, and you'll have a room dedicated in your house each day for pooping.
And you might even have nice little wipes that make it cleaner.
Yeah, and you might live in a city where you have a sewer system in your house that takes care of it, a septic system, or you have a sewer treatment plant down the road, you pay them to take care of it. But it's part of process. You've normalized it, and you've made it as beautiful as it can be, and it's a necessary part of life.
So why don't we normalize conflict?
Why don't we make it a regular part of life?
That if we take care of it on a regular basis, it's not going to build up to the point that it's so overwhelming, so stinky, so messy, that we don't even want to touch it.
Could you imagine if you only pooped once a week or once a month?
Yes.
Ugh,
yeah.
That would be awful.
And last month, Michael and I processed some conflict that had kind of built up
Yeah, it built up a little bit, and we hadn't realized it, but it's really important. Create space for pooping. I mean, conflict. Create time each day for pooping. I mean, conflict.
I do want to clarify. Conflict is not your excuse or opportunity to poop on your friend, your spouse, your family. Like, no.
No, it's just a time to process the stuff that's come in. All of this came in, not all of it's useful. So here, we're going to release the stuff that's not useful anymore.
Right.
Anyway, we just wanted to give this to you. We wanted to encourage you. Let's don't try to get rid of conflict. Let's embrace it as a necessary part of relationship.
And learn tools to do it better, because it's like anything else. You actually can learn new tools. That's going to make it easier to do, and it's not going to be so scary.
Yeah. We love you so much. Take courage. It is possible to make it healthy, sanitary, important part of connection and relationship. And
remember, intimacy comes on the other side of healthy conflict resolution. So you can do it. I'm
not going to try to relate that to poop.
Oh, please don't.
I'm not going to. But anyway, we love you all so much. Have a beautiful day. We'll see you again soon.